two things that Brian really came in and said he was going to focus on were reminding people why they love Chipotle, all of the fresh ingredients, the things that they're so well known for, and then removing friction when it comes to the customer experience, whether you're ordering on mobile, you're doing digital, and then going to pick it up in stores, and then also if you're just in the store, moving you more quickly through the restaurant so that you can get your order and eat it there or be on your way. So I think he's really pulled through with a lot of the things that he set out to do.
Matt, I was really surprised to look at a statistic on how much of their business is digital. It has really grown, and it is a huge hunk of it.
Yeah, well, I think to Kate's point also, Brian identified areas of opportunities that others might have been faster moving towards, like a Panera or a Starbucks on the digital side, and he quickly caught them up on that. He came out right away and said the brand has been somewhat quiet, or it's given the loyalty it has with its core group of customers. Outside of that core group, it's been relatively quiet. So I think his marketing expertise is what everyone's still waiting for to gain even further momentum.
Matt, is this stock fully priced now after last year's run?
Well, I think it is. I'm neutral on it. I do think that obviously 2019 is going to be a year of bounce back in the margins. But I think thereafter, it's probably not going to sustain that type of EPS growth. It'll probably come down more to that 15 to 20% or so. So I think on that outlook, the valuation does seem to be a little bit stretched, in my opinion.
You know, Kate, Matt says that the brand had been quiet, and my immediate response was, what the hell? Not quiet at all. They'd had all these food problems that made the brand contaminated, frankly.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think they identified what the issue was. It wasn't necessarily a supply chain issue, rather. It was one store. They closed it down. They got rid of the food. And, you know, customers had moved on from that. The issues before Brian took over were obviously something he was brought on to fix. And I think he's moving forward and trying to turn it around. But with marketing and some of his expertise, they do have this For Real campaign.
There was a story in the papers over the weekend that a Massachusetts diner at a Massachusetts location had found a nail in their food.
Yeah, that's right. And so the company said, basically, we talked to the customer, we gave them a refund, we're investigating it, we're working out a full claim. But again, I think more of an isolated incident with that.
Why did keto become such a thing? Can someone explain that to me?
Well, I will say to the companies, you know, to their credit, really, people are focused on more health-conscious options, and there's Cava Grill, there's Sweetgreen, and those are a little bit pricier. Chipotle's prices are still lower. BTIG had a note out saying that they could afford to raise prices in the future, and so they're getting more competitive with some of those even healthier options, which is interesting.
Matt, is the $15 burrito coming?
Well, I think, yes, that's a great question, and I think some of these new items are coming at the premium side of it. I think that is probably something to look out for. The demand for quick casual has moderated. No one else is expecting, no other brands are expected to grow as fast on a same-store sales basis as Chipotle next year within their peer group. So certainly the consumer demand has sort of petered out a little bit. I'd be concerned about taking too much price, bringing on too many premium items. These 4 items you talked about are about a 25% premium to the average product
but
there.
All
the
they
plain
are
chicken
is a reshuffling, Matt, of the ingredients. They're basically just saying we're just picking out the ingredients for you, right? They're not adding anything new.
Right, they're trying to tell you, hey, it's healthy to have guacamole. It's healthy to have double the meat. Well, these things are going to come at a premium, so they plant the seed in your head. I think the point also is that they're changing the narrative to accentuate all of their healthy benefits and take it away from the conversations of who just got sick there or who just bit on a nail.